Remo ato Ghana man adesheman memo bibiara aha zeba area be pram to Kasebo wo big family radio kasa efrido embreno aso de nsam awodra yensa ka na ya boaboa no mezebo somode area be pram to Kasebo wo big family radio kasa efrido na ejuma kubi adaro man wo mechido ma mezin sami medodomo a big family multimedia institute and zama watch bi ewo hoye computing journalism and media studies digital marketing business and secretariatship studies and videography urban editing graphic designing ni na no watch bi ewo ho do blog no Upper Class School Junction at 1 but wasn't not phone was 059 599 8333 059 599 8333 and 053 650 3920. I bet for quantum content and casino bfminstitute.com. Na BFM starts making sure the urban in being tarim besian turn being popular. Woni narebi one asone ye mepocho main watch mesia watch ekumaze hair care products and makeup accessories beer and wine kitchen and dining wares electronic appliances thing nano will be one asone ye mepocho phone was 020276 3400 0202763400 and 024 640 7051 024 640 7051 Instagram and a Facebook also or a bfmstore.com. Trustees Network Group and also urban marketing services, consultancy services, tourism, vacation, property management, brokerage, birth certificate application, passport application in nano what should be away be everyone as on a year. Mepacho the blog on Upper Class School Junction and a wubu 2 from 05409322188 05409322188 but mazan na from one and one entry and come on Zobian what about them now wants to be I bet for quantum point and casino or a trustees networkgroup.com. Abusua, yes, streaming live on Facebook and not on your BFM network, ABK TV Ghana, and when I am live, Echo YouTube, sir, or your Big Family TV, Facebook and Instagram, and so or your BFM network. The Maros Subutmeeting live at bfmnetwork.com, Zenu.fm, Zenu.radio, and a Big Family Radio. And also download the radio app no if you Google Play Store and at the App Store. Na wonso say in sama wodro kodo ewo oman Ghana. The Maras neto na ze na pede bo wunde rumo na amansoni na what one can wazi biada eto no mamepocho faba than the Big Family Radio marketing department fono na want to mean the juma emo from 0555 208056 0555 208056. Abusua Kasebo za odmu akoten ebi ene dem Ghana man peyin yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama oti enimpe basebi wonizina ba powder obohwe na wabe hone aswafo yede ensam no nchemu babro the mara so ena oye Ghana embeshebedwemu fie yewra Alexander Afonyo Makin no koko wa pepa koko wa pe no yede nchemu re bro Yako and some from Monsa. Yera Kwame Gavins, Akaso Mangan and Bashab, you will know each day. Quantum Crofo, Bayan and be Wapado Wondrum and DC Amayukono, and also Yadzi and Chemu Ebro. Kasebo Betty Ebi Ewomen today, and this in Babun Binimus 1 2 and 1 see. And see, I am paying forward order my Ghana in Mokwa one share. Na one pam one if you are and some no even make you and a ya bonne bedo amazo some day evia be Abusua kase Akan Kasebo Akin Kenya what manka and they were be ezin a mejedo aranyen jats Kabana don't enough for major attack school time was occupy. Abusia mamanda monji aba fonka to member meden samano ninchemu babro.
Admission. Are you looking for a computer institution with a serene atmosphere in equipping you with the ability to deepen your understanding and in-depth knowledge in computerization? Then the answer is Big Family Multimedia Institute. Our dedicated and experienced teachers are ready to provide personal attention, support, and help you bring your fusion to bear. We are located at Amasama Dobrogono, Upper Class Junction, and Santa Maria Family and Friend. For more information, contact 0555 20 1856 0540 932 188. Website bfmnetworks.com. Email info@bfmnetwork.com. Other affiliates include Center for Trade, Big Family TV, Big Family News, Big Family Radio, Big Family Event, Big Family Multimedia Institute, KabaraInfo.com, Trustees, Okman Motors, Soko Mall, ABK TV Ghana. Enroll now and experience the difference.
You are all that matters.
Afe Abusia mema wa kwaba enfambra Abusia kase Akan Kasebo wo Big Family Radio kasa efrido edifien main studio Doblo Gono Upper Class School Junction ewo ena Kasebo yezifi yazebro afe insamano ninchemu oni Edom kuma mbada nunyi ye yewra Alexander kwamna afenyo Markin ono ene prepare okasa no chem de ne bofu ye pa na ebufo ne bofu ne nyina ne dem chiamen na wo manga na mbrehye bedwomfie yewra Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin ono ena okasa no chem de papa kasa ya ono ogitum de woye edom kuma e wo manga na mbrehye bedwomfie nanso yewra Alban Bagbin Sumana Kingsford okasa no acid address or the man and some kind F one day why a micro minority next the one who shall cry ya can micro next the one pon wundru edom kuma ewa man Ghana mreshe boje mufi se eshoma ekota sim card a na sim card no oshema ya wakase ene ya ibu hu ana ye obi dikase chi ya obi efa no micro and the phone wa be micro sim no use na the sim na nkatan ena o use ewo dwum ewo amanga na ha na de wiase mu etane mu no ena yero Alexander kwame na afanyo market no oga so chem dem kwan a oye chame no amanga na mbehye bi mu fie o address one there where micro minority no on the on na nya adwen ne gbefu ye pa enti kwan afado no ena onam do Emma Alexander afanyo market akasa chem de the mensama Shaman no man gana me chobe mu fike no wan kan ye kura ema ne koko apayara to
Mr. Speaker, with respect, I shall, in response to what you just said about your duty to protect the micro minority. Mr. Speaker, the rules of this House provide for the minority and the majority. Mr. Speaker, we do not have any micro minority. Mr. Speaker, the minority caucus hereby protests. Mr. Speaker, we protest the description given to us by Mr. Speaker. Honorable members,
enti ono enyen yewra Alexander afanyo Markin ena okase no na owie no ena oye chame no wo manga na ambrehye bedwemfie ono nso kase no orichem dey asma mekei makabone mikaya makabone na minkabone ena owom no chem de Asami Kenyi Alexander Afeyomakin Wabogu also on peer micro minority. Ochada wun shell ewo Ghana Meshebo Mufi.
Minority leader on behalf of the minority caucus has objected to my describing their caucus as micro-minority caucus, and that this is a term that is unknown to the rules of the House. He is totally right. Honorable members, I will say that he himself misled me, because he himself has used the term micro-minority.
Mr. Speaker.
NTA Komoditro Kwadu Wano Dema Omangana Mreshebo Jumufi Yewe Alexander Afeyomakin ono ye edum kuma wonen badanu nyi ena chame no Omangana Mreshebo Jumufi Yewe oye Alban Bagby Somana Kingsford enwona ebi ni Komoditro okodo ewo won entemu Omangana Mreshebo Jumufi nin Wa and some from Oye Majority Chief Rape Yera Kwame Governs Agbejam Ono and Primping Wokopo Mu Mangan and Bechabi Mufia Okasa and order to additional one in your madam. Wa any power where quantum quanfu and not mature in Bechabi Mufu way independent candidate one Wajinaya Wajin Kunim Ewan Impatient one. What's the one for net Tamon Quanquabo NPP Oye minority and Kwan Wanano. Nemo was one time about Oye NDC and Primping Waya Adam Kase Ewa Mangan and Bechabi Mufino. What one time Quabo Nezi Ano na we tum Esipuma and now put them we tuma Buamo Mangana Aquanenim. Now the main semono and a yera Oye Kwame Governs Agbeja Majority Chief Rape order to Imbeshabo Mufu enim there. The men name pay and one wabu and yan from Onibia. And one was what one bodrum NDC Amayukuno NDC caucus no what one bodrum yan. Na yena ya bumya ye juma ya dash on my Ghana. Now the men crofee and I wait them. Yera Kazala to Forson and Kwame Governs Agbeja and o man me comfort doy Ebenezer Tarel B Isaac Ashehi Damaton name Kojo Ajekum not a day. Ewayina we come boom and I watch them them. Yera fan Canada pre we nada work tray and what the me aditum or send a Ghana Casano. Say Ghana and Bechabe Mufi, Nessa independent candidate and a independent MPR. Bia what does no in order to cordon. It is Sunday and go free rebada. Aye, ye ashawa kume mom. The men you pay Kwame plus with the movie. That's the honor Mbeshebe Jumeni Edema Guma Central Batum Pressure Dome. Oya Doctor Ohene Kwame Frimpong Asante Achem North Nanada Yao Stanley also Willensi Ena Afenso Oya Willasi Play Afan Place North Oya Endis we now Konya independent candidate and they what one boduma national do Emma Yera Kwamina Governs or the Etugo Mangana and Beshebe Jomufi.
Yes, indeed. The 4 colleagues of ours who are in this house as independent members of parliament indeed communicated to our caucus to caucus with us in doing business on the floor. When we met you at conclave, you guided us that yes, that is communication to your caucus, but for the records to be clear in Parliament, that communication need to come to you officially. Unfortunately, when we left the conclave, we came to the floor. So indeed, we are going to communicate to the 4 of our colleagues who, to be honest, Mr. Speaker, they sit with us already. So we shall guide them. We shall guide them as to how to send that communication to you.
Yemfa yenywa chwe nsamfo from na yenkwa yenyima na omampeyin yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama ono ene mprempen wakasa na onensam waka ni nyina de sesi ade Ghana etwa ahaye miti sesi ye krampo se mitira ye ya na waka ye no dum na wada achedo so dum so na today enyene enam kanya no ya wa ho problem papa oha kasi bi no abasensan ye no kwemu onchel po na wo kanje na edu ebu na yinkanche wo kanje na obubu yinkanche aha wa na modum abada mad nyina no o man payin ye ra Yohane Dramani Mahama akasa na ochende ona abanya wa abana de da me enam kane wa ensensam ya wa be amende dum so ahodoro rekodo ewo Ghana yene manto medun sini ne ma obohwe na we so da me ho no ano na odi aboa oman Ghana.
This government has not been able to add one single drop of oil or gas, cubic meter of gas, to what they inherited from us. And that is for many parochial reasons. You know, the producers in the oil and gas sector have not been happy. Some have been hounded out. Even I went to Cote d'Ivoire for many years when they invested there and came up with the Baleen field. And that has been at the expense of what they were doing in Ghana. You know, we tied down Kalo in litigation over tax, which I thought we could have sat across the table and discussed amicably. Unfortunately, we lost the arbitration and were thrown out. And there are two other aspects of that tax issue that we need to sit with them, and then we can negotiate and agree a mutual agreement. Then I think that would be the better option to take, and to encourage as many players in our oil and gas sector as possible. I was vice president at the time. My president, Professor Mills, signed the MCC. Actually, I signed it, but he initiated the discussions. When he was ready to sign, I was the one who signed it. And it was meant to improve and make Ghana the most efficient producer of electricity in Africa and become a major hub for electricity exports. Unfortunately, democracy has its dividends, but it also sometimes can be a curse. We left government and a new government took over and took over the Millennium Challenge Compact, mixed up the last segment of it, which was providing efficiency in distribution, billing, metering, and all that. And of course, PDS is history now. But we want to take a look at that again, because if we don't fix the Electricity Company of Ghana, we will continue to have a major problem with our whole power value chain. I spoke to the Americans during my last visit to the US. We met the Millennium Challenge Corporation. Has not been as good, and so we've seen a collapse in cocoa production. Part of it is due to climate change, but part of it is also that the farmers do not receive a fair price for their product, because if the farmers receive a fair price and they have a good income flow from cocoa, they're not going to sell their cocoa farm to somebody to come and cut down the trees and exploit and explore for gold. So those are all things we want to see, what reforms we bring into the cocoa sector to cut the size of this humongous state enterprise called Cocoa Board that spends 3.4 billion cedis on itself every year.
Enti mampanyin yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama ena ete nenkano na yetwa Kasebo no do amawa